smile. Now, having your own business is a dream many share, but not everyone has what it takes to get a business started and make it successful. Entrepreneur Program Director at the Branson Center of Entrepreneurship, Dimitri Dawkins, joins us with a few pointers that may help you decide if being an entrepreneur is the right fit for you. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning. Welcome.
Thank you.
Now, talk to us a little bit about what it is that you need to start your own business, to become an entrepreneur.
Well, I mean, there are multiple factors, but of course, the first thing is the right idea, right? You have to know what it is you want to do, have a very strong passion around what it is that you want to do, because it's a tough process, and getting started especially is very tough. You have to test, make sure that you have an actual business idea and not just a product. I've seen people, they say, hey, we want to create this new thing, we think it will sell very well, but that doesn't mean, let's just say it's new soap, that doesn't mean that you're now going to go into the soap manufacturing business.
Okay.
Maybe you need to
market that soap to somebody
else, let them manufacture it, etc.
Okay, so you have to ask yourself a few questions before you jump right in. And one is the passion.
Yeah, the other thing is the risk, like how much are you willing to put in, how much time do you have to commit, how much funds do you have to commit, do you know all the necessary factors to running this business or starting this business. And so really and truly it comes back to community. Like, do you have good advisors around you that can give you some feedback on this idea? Do you have the right target market that you can quickly test this product idea in? Have a quick dry run for maybe 3 months.
A dry run? I never thought of that.
So that means that you have to have some form of savings. Or in terms
or
of
know where the money's going.
Yeah, know where for that 3-month period, just in case you don't make anything.
Right, exactly. I mean, it's very, very rare that you have an idea and somebody's going to put some funding behind you. Really and truly, you should test it first, get a little bit of traction, and then, based on the outcome of that, try to get some funding.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so providing that I have tested it, I have some money to put the money behind it, and okay, it's a good-looking business. Does it mean I have to be the boss? Suppose I'm not a good boss.
Yeah, a lot of entrepreneurs are not necessarily great business people. They have the right idea, they have the passion, they have the vision overall. I mean, that's what entrepreneurs really are, visionaries. And so it's essential to build out the right team. You might not have the experience in, say, production or managing a service team, etc. So you have to figure out how it is you're going to manage it at first, because it's just you. But then also how it is that your cash flow, etc., is going to support hiring additional employees, allowing you to delegate to those that are more experienced than you in that area. Really and truly, you should be constantly hiring people that are smarter than you to help you.
That's quite interesting.
Hire people smarter than you. I like that one. Definitely.
Right.
So, okay, we've done all of this, and say I've outsourced because I'm not a good boss. Personally speaking, I know for myself, I like to do work, but in terms of the business mind of it and operating money and all of that stuff, that's not me. Okay. So I have that. Yeah, truly, I'm not that person. So you bring in somebody and that person is not running it. What do you then do as the visionary? How do you make money out of it? Who gets what? What happens at that?
I mean, really and truly, as a visionary, you continue to look at what the next step is. What's going to happen next? What are some of the market forces that you need to pay attention to? It might be that, this particular product is not doing as well right now. Okay. What new products am I going to add on to follow the trend, etc.?
So there are a certain set of traits that you probably need to have.
Right.
You want to tell us, other than the fact that you need to be a visionary.
Right. Well, a lot of successful business people in Jamaica are either very good with sales or very good on the finance side.
Okay.
I'm
really.
Yeah, mostly. I mean, check all of our CEOs and see their backgrounds.
None of those two. I'm not good with sales because I don't have the patience for it. Because if somebody tell me no, I'm going to be like, okay, cool, peace. And then,
right, you really have to be persistent.
Yeah,
right.
So you know that I shouldn't do that then. That's
well,
what you're telling me.
It
depends. You're good on the other side.
Yeah, I mean, you're going sales and finance.
Yeah, I'm good at none of the two. So I just must do that then.
You must have an awareness of both. Without sales, you're not going to get the traction that you need. Without at least understanding the financial ratios or just overall finances, you're going to be losing money left, right, and center and not understanding how. It doesn't mean that you have to be experts in either field, but you should at least have some understanding, have a methodology. You can get training. Constant professional development is still required. You should be doing, training every single year for you and your team.
Thank
If
you for
you
jumping
might
on
not be
that.
an accountant, but you can outsource your accounting. But make sure you keep in touch to know
With the books.
manage your
Right.
expenses, manage your income, manage your cash flow.
So no, nobody now rob you.
Right, exactly.
Okay, I'm glad you brought up the idea of training, and I know that you work at the Branson Center.
Yes.
Is that a place that people, young entrepreneurs, can go to? Not even
Or we
just
can
young
just give you guys a
entrepreneurs
call
can
and
go
say,
to
"Hey."
get training.
Okay, so the Branson Center, we work with small growing businesses to put them through our accelerator program to get them from a small business to a medium and large size company. We do this through governance. We provide them with an advisory board so they get used to reporting to a board. Overall, we provide training, we provide investment readiness training as well, and actually provide them with an opportunity to pitch to investors. We've put together a group of private equity investors for them to pitch to. Generally, if you're just starting, you don't come to
Not
the
for
Branson
you.
Center
Okay.
first. We normally look at companies that range between 25 and 200 million Jamaican dollars in gross revenue.
Fancy.
But there are a lot of programs now. I mean, when we first started in 2011, I think there was only us and JBDC that were working with entrepreneurs. Now you still have JBDC. They have a regular incubator and accelerator program, which is very good, mentor-driven. You have other programs like Founder Institute as well, which in 12 weeks you can go from an idea to full traction. And
Okay, so
actually
let's
get some
start there
investment.
then.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
the right place to be.
And then afterwards you come back to us.
When you reach a 25 mil. Dimitri, thank you so much for stopping by. At least I know that I have to find somebody to run the business for me
know,
because I
right?
can't do it myself.
It's okay. We can work something out.
You're all right, business mind. Entrepreneur Program Director at the Branson Center of Entrepreneurship, Dimitri Dawkins.
Yeah. So if his pointers make you think that being the boss of your own business is right for you, keep watching for guidelines on how you can look the part.
Oh,
That's
yes.
coming up right after this. Listen, come.
I fly with the stars in the skies. I am no longer trying to survive. I believe that life is a prize.